This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Wish you could become a morning person? You know the type, up before the sun, early morning runs, first one to the office with donuts and a smile. How do they do it? Easy. With the new Galaxy Watch 8, sleep tracking and personalized insights from Samsung Health help you improve so you can wake up to a whole new you. One who, dare I say it, skips the snooze? It's possible. Train your sleep with Galaxy Watch 8. Learn more at Samsung.com. Requires compatible Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung Health app, and Samsung account.
ABC Wednesdays, Shifting Gears is back.
He has arisen.
Tim Allen and Kat Dennings return in television's #1 new comedy.
What?
With a star-studded premiere including Jenna Elfman, Nancy Travis, and...
Hey, buddy!
A big home improvement reunion.
Welcome.
Oh, boy.
That guy's a tool.
Shifting Gears, new Wednesdays, 8/7 Central on ABC, and stream on Hulu.
I'm a little emotional today, so don't mind if I end up crying. It is what it is. This whole week is prison jail felon talk. So if you've done any time or you would like to come up and speak on tonight's subject, you're more than welcome. You can come up on the Facebook or the Instagram. Let's go ahead and get it started. That way we can do our moment of silence, and I have a couple of announcements.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we're live every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. That's every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. And on my time now, I'm about to prove something. On my time, I need on my time. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. And I swear no God, I still on my word, and I promise you will. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. In my time now, I'm about to prove something. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. I'm gonna be something. So if you was out, and I'll show you how I'm in my own plan. No man don't take me off my square, but if you take me there, I'll show you why I don't play. It ain't a game. You say you care for who you cross. That's why it pays to be the boss. One call I can get you off, and they be busting you down like some soft. Yeah, really don't gotta say much, but you can see that I got all the sauce. Yeah, if I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. I did on my time now, I'm about to prove something. I did on my time. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. And I swear no God, I'm still on my word, and I promise you will. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. I did my time now, I'm about to prove something. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. And I swear no God, I'm still on my word, and I promise you will. I promise to God if I don't become great, it's because they can't handle the real. And if I'm lying, put that on the Bible. Play back and call it a deal. People be lying, let's keep it real. The shit you be saying, I can't even feel. So a lot of time I'm solo, cause people be switching like roles in the film. I don't have time for the haters, and I don't have time to be playing these games. If I said something, I meant it. I'm setting examples, I don't wanna be like these lanes. Made a name for myself, no one really gave me no help. I came in the game and I you to apologize. You already showed me who you really truly are. And I'm not even judging you, just saying that what you did left me with hella scars. But it's okay, I'm doing great. I get to the pay. If I cut you off, it's cause you was fake and I won't see you later. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. And on my time now, I have to prove something. On my time now, I did on my time. I said what I said and I don't do no bluffing. I'm trying to I stand on my word and I promise you will. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. In my time now, in my time. I said what I said and I don't do no bluffing. That's what I said. It don't matter. I promise you on my word. Yeah.
If you was listening and you probably was like, damn, I can't hear what she's saying. I was trying to mute it yesterday, but they didn't allow me to mute it. But I muted it today. I didn't want them to flag me or nothing. But the song that I played was All for Nothing. And it's off my Elevate album. And if you haven't heard the Elevate album, If I Give Up, it be all for nothing. I did on my time now. I'm out to prove something. Now, even though Lesa's not out yet, she cannot give up. Oh my gosh, like, let's first of all, let's do a moment of silence for the ones who didn't make it here today, because someone is not here with us today. So let's give this moment to them. The next prison jail Felon Talk is going to be November 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. So if you would like to share your story, you're more than welcome to come up. If you guys haven't been hearing about the announcements that I've been making, there are a couple of Halloween parties that's coming up and events that I will be performing, and also events that are good for any parent, you know, because there's going to be a lot of different resources that they're going to be giving out, a lot of different items. Frios is doing a $5 Halloween raffle. You get 4 Thunder tickets. That's for the game 1028 and 1030. You get 20 of their gourmet pops. You can keep it for yourself, or you could donate it to your kid's classroom. You also get an oil change from Pro-Am, and you also get a Fast and Furious collectible. Like, I mean, $5. You can't beat that. And they also have really good pops. October the 25th, the 6th annual Kids Zone Fall Festival, Trunk or Treat. So many different resources they're going to be giving out. Make sure that y'all show up and show out. 12 to 5. Don't do, you know, don't get too prideful thinking that people are going to see you just because you need help. No, come on out. Everybody is free to come. Now, prison jail Felon Talk, like I tell y'all, a lot of people don't, they not going to understand. They not going to want to listen. And that's okay. Because prison jail Felon Talk is a safe space for anyone who has done time and would like to share their story and their experiences and even, you know, give us knowledge about the things that's happening right now in the penitentiary, because it's things that's happening right now. And if you think for 1 second that there's not people being railroaded out here and in there as well, these commutations, just sitting there listening to so many different people come up for commutation and parole, and to hear the board, their thoughts and their and the way they speak and about other human beings that are fighting for their fucking lives, it's sickening. I was just like, wow, that's, now we already know kind of what they think about us, but I kind of got to feel more so watching and hearing the things that they think about us as felons. Us when we locked up, when we trying to get that commutation or we trying to get that, we trying to get something And we have to humble ourselves and come up to these 4 men I feel as if, in all honesty, I feel as if Lesa Adams was done unfairly today. I honestly believe that today was, if it didn't show everyone who was in that courtroom setting, if it didn't show you guys just how fucking corrupt and fucked up the system is, and make you want to get out there and fight, and make you want to get out there and do something, if that didn't do it, I honestly don't know what will. Because that drives me even more to wanting to fight, to wanting to get justice for everyone who's been wronged. That makes me want to fight even harder. How can they have someone make decisions who may or may not be related to the victim or his wife and I understand that there someone died, and may they rest in peace. May they rest in peace. But how long should someone have to pay for their sins if y'all didn't? I don't even want to bring Jesus into it. But if we're supposed to be in his image and forgiven, how come that's not reflected in the courtrooms and in the juries and in the... It's only reflected in the churches and whenever it's convenient for whoever. It's sick. It's... Commutation isn't to find out if you're guilty or not. That's not what commutation is for. They already found you guilty. People are already in there doing their fucking time. Some of them been in there half a century. Some of them been in there longer than that. That's not what commutation is for. Commutation isn't for you to be like, oh, well, you did this and this and this and that. No, they did that. They did that. Commutation is to find out if you are rehabilitated. If your time that you're in has made a difference or an impact on you or others around you. That's what commutation is supposed to be for, right? How on earth can someone be nailed to a cross and condemned and not even be considered for the next step to make it home? All because of the past. What about the now? What about the change? Lesa's lawyer said that was the biggest turnout that she's seen in 10, 15 years or something like that? It had to be at least 60, maybe. And I could be pushing it, give or take. But half of that room was filled with people for Lesa. Truly. And she had over hundreds of letters from people that she's touched. Not just inmates, but other staff members, even officers. How is it that we have to be okay and just sit back and just wait on another 3 years or so. Like, how the fuck? No. Is it not bias if there's someone on the judge panel that knows the victim? Is that not biased to y'all? How is that fair? And I understand, you know, if I'm not mistaken, the victim's family protested the day before. Well, next time I'm going to protest too, because, I mean, I believe that Lesa deserves to be free. And I'm willing to protest for that. I'm willing to make signs and make a stand. If that, oh my gosh, like, I don't know who was there, but if you was there and you didn't get angry and want to come out and do fucking something, Lesa entered DOC January 25th, 1991. January 25th, 1991. Let me ask y'all this. How do y'all not know that the person that's dead in the case isn't in the afterlife, long ago already forgiven Lesa? While y'all out here still holding on to 1991. When you have those type of people on the panel, that does not make it fair. You have to have someone with an unbiased fucking heart. Not making comments like, oh yeah, no, and giving your opinion like that should not fucking matter. Like, it should not affect you so deeply to where you got that opinion and you drawing your face up in disgusting and people can see you. Like, you are in front of fucking people. We fucking see you. I'm trying not to cry. Because it was so many people. So many people there for Lesa. And even though they denied her, I want them to know that, guess what? She has so many people not just there for her, but also writing recommendations and letters to the court and letting them know, and to the lawyer, letting them know the impact that she's made on their life. Lesa made an impact on my life when I was in prison. If I wouldn't have met Lesa, I would have been still, like, I would have probably caught another charge on the yard. Because around the time that she came into my life, like, we was already on the yard together. But you could be on the yard full of people and not know everyone, or not talk to everyone, all because of who's with whose crowd, or who's on what side of the yard, for whatever reason. But no matter what that reason is, all of it led up to me and Lesa Adams crossing paths, heading towards the kitchen. And she hit me on my shoulder and she said, "Hey kid, I heard you got a beautiful voice, and I need a lead singer." I was like, "Girl, like, who are you?" Like, and she's like, "I'm Lesa Adams. I run the band. I'm in the band room. You could just come down there and check it out, and come check it out. And if you like it, then you stay. If you don't, then I hope you stay." I was like, okay, I mean, I might come out there and check it out. What else am I doing? So I went to the band room and that was all she wrote. You know, we had the Contraband, we had, it just, Class X, you know. It was so many things that we went through in that band room. When you in a band and you learning music and you in so many emotions and so many things that Lesa helped me deal with that I didn't even know. Like, she was the first person to know that I was in love with my wife. Like, she was the first person to finally tell her. And she was the proof to our love. Like, she was a family to me when I didn't have my own family. She fed me when I didn't have any food. She made sure that she fed me mentally as well as emotionally and physically. She was never about self. We said Lesa got us together. Lesa did get us together. She was never about self. She always wanted to make sure that everyone around her was good. Everyone around her was taken care of. And then she'll make sure that she's okay. Well, guess what? Lesa's not okay right now. To me. Because they did not grant her commutation. I'm still so blown away. I'm so blown away. I'm just like, how on earth? How long should someone be punished before they're forgiven and time served? All she was asking was from her life without the possibility of parole to be changed to life. That's it. That's all she asking for. That's not much. She's already given y'all her whole fucking life. That's it. I mean, she's already given it to y'all. What more do y'all want? Do y'all want to fucking take a whip and whip her till her fucking skin is gone like they did slaves? What the fuck do y'all want to do now? What more do you want? What more can you ask for of someone who's not even allowed to really even do classes because they have a life without the possibility of parole, but they're still doing it with the hope that maybe one day someone that's on that panel or someone's might have a little bit of mercy, might see and read for themselves the transformation and not just judge from a jury finding someone guilty in 1991. We think the system is bad now. It was bad as fuck then. You think we don't know that you guys was trying to set an example with Lesa? Stop fucking acting like you're dumb. All for the sake of what? Like, let's just be fucking for real now. Now let this woman out. She's done her fucking time. Plus, if y'all would have gave her that life sentence, she technically would be discharging today. Because she's done more than a life sentence. Lesa has done a life sentence. Period. Period. How is she, or any of the ones that was denied, how can y'all look at someone's, they've been there for, it was a young man that was there I want to say 45 years. And he was coming up for commutation. He had 2 life sentences for robbery. He's been in there for 45 years. They said, well, you know, out of those 45 years, you've had about 65 misconducts. But within the last 5 years, you haven't had one. What changed? And he said, well, my mom got terminal cancer. And it made him want to change. When he got up and they said the room was cleared, they was like, oh yeah, I wasn't going to give it to him anyway. You seen what he had the misconducts for? Now, first of all, they could have kept that part to themselves. They didn't have to say it out loud. But as a person that was locked up, when you have been locked up and you went to lock for Priya, they not just finna say a sexual misconduct. They about to be like for Priya, or they gonna say that out loud. But telling me that a man got 65 misconducts and a majority of them was sexual misconduct, that lets me know that he's fucking gay. That's just what the fuck it tells me. And he got caught with his lovers every fucking time. That's all I heard. That's it. Period. Bottom line. He's been in there for 45 years. Some men can't take it. Some men will break. And he broke. That's what you telling me. That he had 65 misconducts and they were sexual. Yeah, he was fucking his man. Consensually. So because he was fucking his man consensually and he got the misconducts, but the last 5 years, he has been clear and straight from any misconducts. Y'all still like, boom. Nope, denied. We don't give a fuck that your case, you should have never got 2 life sentences for fucking robbery. We don't give a fuck about that part. We don't give a fuck that you were mis-sentenced. We don't give a fuck that you didn't have justice. No, we don't give a fuck about that. All we give a fuck about is that you had 65 misconducts that were sexual. Denied. When they asked about Lesa, they said, well, when she left the room, and they said, well, how did she get found guilty? They did some little, and they said, well, a jury found her guilty. When that Rosencrantz looking ass motherfucker said, oh, well, if the jury found her guilty, then it's a no for me. I almost fell out my whole fucking body. Because how can you base, after they done had a speech, they made a speech talking about, well, they said if we just, let me see, because somebody keep blowing me up. Hello? Yes, ma'am. I'm actually in the middle of podcasting. Is there a way I can give you a call back? No, you can call me back later. I'll be there. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Ew, that's a job. Okay, let's get back. My bad. Okay. My bottom line is this. It's no way on earth that someone should keep being condemned. How? It brings me back to how they practice the being in the image of God only in the churches, because they do not practice it in the court system or in the judicial system at all. Where is the leniency, the forgiveness, the mercy? I didn't hear any mercy today at all with any commutation or parole hearing at all. I might not have stayed for every one of them, but I was so happy when a couple of them were about to discharge and they said, nope, I'm waiving my parole. I was just like, yes. But the other ones that's been locked up for so long, coming up for commutation for years, some of them, their cases, they're literally innocent. Or if they're not innocent, they should not have that excessive amount of fucking time. Why on earth should they have that much? Now, we already know that the judicial system is fucked up, but we know that it was even more so fucked up back then. So how do we not have anyone on the panel that's at least smart enough and merciful enough to make a decision? Because it was clear that the Rosencrantz looking motherfucker was calling the shots. That he was the motivation for everyone else's answers. If he said something, everybody went with what he said. Now, I don't know if it was meant to be like that, or if all them motherfuckers is so ditzy that they just followers. Because that's what the fuck they was acting like. Now, it might have been one that said yes, like they want her to go, go down to life. But all them other motherfuckers, they dumber than the motherfucking, them little dog, them toys that they be going, ee, making them noises. And yeah, okay. Because what the fuck? They literally was acting like some motherfucking parrots, just repeating what the fuck this motherfucker saying. Yep, him. I agree with him. Yep. Like, you don't have your own decision. You don't have nothing. And then whenever they had questions for the inmates, they were just like, almost as if they were trying to embarrass them in front of the crowd. And I was just like, what are they there for? To humiliate us? To make a motherfucker feel so bad before they may or may not get the answer that they're looking for? It's fucked up. Lesa was done unfairly. Now she has to wait, I think, a possible 3 years now. What if she doesn't have 3 years with her health? She's giving y'all so much. How come she can't get something back in return? And like I said, I understand someone is dead. And may they rest in peace. But the family that's holding on, how do you know that that person didn't forgive already in the afterlife? You are the one holding on. When you hold on to hate, it makes you sick. It's sad that we have to be condemned for the things that we do forever in some people's eyes. When we finally forgive ourselves and start working towards, making a better life, no matter what we do or how much we've changed or how many people can see the change in the people's eyes that makes the decisions and that it matters, they don't see me or they don't see you or they don't see us like the people that seen us change sees us. They don't see us like that. Only the people that witness firsthand of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. It takes time. You can't just see a caterpillar and just be like, okay, you're not a butterfly yet, bitch. Like, no, it takes time. If you are a chef and you want the best marinated meat, don't it take time? Some of the best things take time. And Lesa and a lot of those other ones that I've heard that came up, they took their time to change. And there were people, several people, that witnessed this caterpillar turn into a beautiful butterfly. A beautiful butterfly that inspires. A beautiful butterfly that has changed other people. How on earth is the ones that make the decisions not allowing their eyes to see the butterfly? All they see is a moth to a flame. But if they take that veil that they have on their face, that hate veil, that unforgiven veil, that judgmental veil, if they take that veil off, then they will be able to see that was just a figment of your imagination. That veil makes anything look ugly. When you take that veil off, you see the true beauty of the person that you refuse to fucking see. You just have to take it off. You have to take it off. I'm so proud of Lesa's change. I'm so proud to say that I even know her. It was so many people there for her. What an honor to be a part of that crowd. What an honor to be standing there proudly in support of my good friend Lesa. And fuck whatever DOC motherfuckers are kicking back all my letters. Because now I found out that you guys have been kicking back all my letters. It's all good. Hopefully, whoever this message needs to get to, it gets to. Hopefully. We stand with Lesa Adams. We stand with her. And we want her free. No matter what crime anyone has done, eventually, if they haven't been sentenced to death, eventually, they deserve to be free. When do you allow yourself to believe that someone has changed? When they've done 85 years and they literally on their deathbed and you like, oh, you know what? Since you dying tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and let you out today. So they only get 1 day of freedom? When do they get that chance? When do they get that mercy? When it's almost over? Huh? No. It's not right. It's not fucking right. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. I will be live early on Thursday, early in the morning, as well as Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I'll be on in the mornings. Wifey and I are going to the Thunder game. Shout out to the Thunder. If you support anyone that, that's locked up, and they have like a commutation or a parole hearing, do everything you can to show up for them. It may not mean a fuck to the people that's on the panel, but it means a fuck to the person that you're supporting. I just really hope that the next time that Lesa comes up, that we actually get her on the couch and she's telling you guys how she waited all this time to be out and share this experience with you guys and be on the couch and yeah. They need different people on that panel for sure. And again, if you was there today and it didn't anger you enough to get on social media and make a ruckus, if it didn't anger you enough to use your platform, if you have a platform to speak what the fuck is happening, if it didn't anger you enough to want to expose the bullshit that's happening, I'm sorry. Because I'm angry. And I got a lot to say. And I have a lot of time to do it. Make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Spotify, THA Couch on Twitch, Favorited, Bigo, Threads. I'm on Lemonade right now, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You can also visit the .com. That's THACouch.com. It's never too late to support Lesa. It's never too late to support your people that's locked up. It's never too late to write a letter. Mine, unfortunately, never get through. I just really hope that this doesn't break her down and make her want to give up and make her want to stop being the great person that she is. So let's send lots of positive vibes, love, and energy to Mabel Bassett Facility, to Lesa Adams. And if you would like to write her, I'll send you her information. They obviously won't let me. So if you would like to write her, I will send you all her information so you can write her. But if you come back and you rewatch this live, send positive vibes, love, and energy to Lesa Adams because she needs it from all of us right now. She needs it. We do not need her giving up just because they said no. They know it's not the last no. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, their no is not the last say, is what I mean. Their no is not the last fucking say. Period. I believe that one day Lesa is going to be out and she's going to be telling us all the good things that she's doing now as she's out. She's going to tell us right here on this couch. So, again, send positive vibes, love, and energy her way. Because anyone getting any type of news like that, I don't give a fuck who you are, who you worship. It hurts. It hurts. It fucking hurts. I know it hurt me. And if I didn't have to go pick up Nicole, I would have stayed right there and hugged every single person who was crying. So send some positive vibes, love, and energy to Lesa. You guys, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good night. night.